Yetta, it's more difficult than ever
owning a business.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
We are honored to welcome you to another episode of Life's Inside Track. I'm Yetta Dekker.
And I'm Ken Dekker.
And it's where we get to share techniques, thoughts, tips, tools, and tactics that we all deserve. You, I, everyone, so we can turn our house into home, our families thrive, and we live the very best life possible while building wealth wisely through real estate. We're going to consider that while the pressure is mounting, the challenges in business are increasing. It's affecting health, physically, mentally, financial situations, stresses, and family life. Kind of like everything.
It's like everything.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting is I'm going to steal a stat from earlier because it's 62% of Canadians, employed Canadians, work for a small business. Now, small business is defined under 100. So anywhere from 1 to 99 employees, 62% of Canadians are working for them.
Or own one.
Yeah. And if they're in trouble, right? If businesses are in trouble, you know, profits are down, number of hours that owners are working is up.
Cost is up. Okay, so we're going to do the up-down thing?
Sure.
So costs are up. Profits are down. Time in the business is up. Time at home is down. Financial pressure is up. Income coming in is down.
And if those businesses have any debt, they're paying more than they were in previous years.
So the interest rates are up. Payments are up.
Exactly.
And there's more things to purchase, like even in the technology space.
To keep your business running.
To keep your business running, right? So I think the other thing that there has to be more of is more creativity. And while we're feeling stress and chaotic and almost, I was going to say insane, but at times, because
that explains a lot.
Things because we are a small business owner.
Yes,
we are one.
Yes, we are.
And sometimes I feel insane because I'm being pulled in more directions than I've ever been pulled in before.
Right. That's why in June, that's, 6 months ago, but I don't have current stats, but 6 months ago, 1 in 20 small businesses closed their doors forever.
Maybe some of them will open again, maybe, but not likely. So that's like 5% of small business disappeared in 1 month.
Yeah. Now there's some new ones started,
of course,
but we also know that the success rate of a new business is, 1 in 50% won't make it past 2 years.
Yeah. And that's whether you're in a sales industry or whether you're actually a brick and mortar business. The success rates are very similar.
So we picked this topic because it's touching everyone. You might work for a small business, you might own a small business, or you might shop at a small business, or maybe you've decided you're not shopping at a small business anymore, right? And that's affecting the economy. It's affecting the employment. So maybe, just maybe, let's go back to basics. Let's go back to shopping locally, the small mom and pop shops, eating in the small mom and pop shops. It's not to say we're against the big establishments, the big corporations. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying it's important to the Canadian economy because 62% of employees work for small businesses.
Right, which is crazy. And that's one of the biggest reasons, or maybe it's the biggest reason, that we decided to invest a lot of money.
A lot
of money into the opportunity to create a boot camp that is about building better business in our current time. Using foundationally strong strategies.
Right.
And there will be a 4-part proven framework that has already been employed in like Fortune 500 companies, small businesses of all sides over the last just shy of 20 years, because the book was originally written 2007. right? We got our hands on it in 2012 and started employing or deploying some of the strategies.
Right.
And now we got to hear live the very young owner, basically, of that business, because unfortunately, the gentleman that originally wrote the book, her dad passed away in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And so she has now rewritten the book in 2022. So if you're going to read the book in advance of coming to the Ultimate Sales Machine,
Ultimate Sales Machine,
right?
Mm-hmm.
In advance of coming to the Ultimate Sales Machine boot camp, just make sure you're getting, well, I think both of them are great, but I would say get the one that has the contemporary strategies or tactics, I guess they are. The strategies really aren't that different. The updated version with things that are like the internet wasn't really a big thing back in 2007. So you want to go to the dekkerteam.com website. It is there. And as Ken keeps saying,
the book isn't, but the workshop is, the boot camp. And you know what? Best time to buy it is this month because it's at the lowest price it's ever going to be. Mm-hmm. It's going to go up in January.
If there's any tickets left.
If there's any tickets left. Plus you get to write that business expense off against this year's taxes.
And what a great Christmas gift.
Ooh.
Like, what if you know a small business owner? Maybe you aren't one, but you know one and you see them struggling. Maybe a few people get together, or maybe they're close enough to you that you'd be willing to purchase them an event ticket. Mm-hmm. And get them in the room because it will shift how they do business. And I mean, there's always work to be done on the front end. It's not going to be a carte blanche when you attend that your business is now going to triple or double or whatever. Although there is a claim that if you do the work, your business will double. That is what Amanda talks about all the time, right? Double your business with no more effort. There is some effort at the beginning, though, when you're shifting how you're doing it, because we've been doing it, right?
Yeah, we've been working on
it. And the reason it's so important, why is it so important for us to do this and invest?
Well, we've noticed the stats, right? We're looking at things, what's happening in the world, what's happening in Canada, what's happening in our local neighborhood. And burnout and mental health is getting very tough on small business owners and entrepreneurs. As a matter of fact, the last stat I found was 38% of entrepreneurs have sought after mental health
practitioners or help. Yep.
Compared to the Canadian stat of 17% on average. So it's over double the rate of entrepreneurs are stressed out compared to other Canadians.
Yeah, and 24% of the workforce is struggling with burnout. Mm-hmm. Like, that's insane. Yep. See, I said that word again. But it is beyond my comprehension that things have gotten that out of control.
We're spiraling.
Spiraling down rather than spiraling up.
Mm-hmm. So how do we reverse that?
Change how we're doing things.
Okay.
And get inside a community that is on a similar path.
Right. So my question for you right now is, if you're not an entrepreneur or own a small business, who do you know that is employed by a small business? And like Yetta said, a Christmas gift, what a great gift to give somebody, the gift that keeps on giving, because the information that they learn at this boot camp and the work they do at the boot camp will propel their business into a better position in 2025. And we're just delighted that we can be positioning you to build wealth wisely, because it's about much more than just money.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.